Y'all, it's December 1st, and y'all know what that means. Another year, another Christmas hat that for some reason just appeared in my bedroom. So all month we're wearing this again. Shout outs to this right here, right? But we have the patch notes, right? For, obviously the new event, the winter event. It's a bit crazy, right? Because this is like the third winter event we're having. Actually it's the fourth winter event we're having, right? Because obviously the first one was Rupi and Anne, the second one was Ludmilla and Mika, the third one was Maiden and Guillotine, and now the fourth one is going to be Diesel and Brid. We can also find out how decent these characters are going to be, like a little brief description, so I'm really excited about that. So as you guys see right here, it's right here. Let's hope for the best. A 7-hour maintenance. It's gonna be a big event, boys and girls, so stay tuned. And also subscribe and like to the channel, right? Subscribe and like to the channel because it's free, and your boy is going to be doing all he can for you guys this month of December, right? I'm gonna move my webcam here just so you guys can see this. I'm just gonna have to read it for you guys and highlight the parts I'm at. So this update will be going live on December 4th. Right now, since it is JST and this is going up until 18 o'clock, that should be 5 a.m. in the morning, I believe, right? I need to redo that. I need to figure out. I guess it's 4 in the morning, right? I guess it's 4 in the morning EST, right? Right? Yeah, 4 in the morning. So 4 in the morning on the 4th, right? Thankfully SSR, Nayuta, and Liberalia will be added to the ordinary pool, which means you can put them on your wish list as well, right? So if you did not get Nayuta, especially that person that won that giveaway, make sure you put Nayuta in your wish list. Make sure you put Liberalia in your wish list. Those are two fantastic characters where dupes matter for both of them. I would highly recommend you put both of them in your stuff, right? Not only that, Solene is another character that's going to be in the ordinary recruit banner and stuff like that. I don't actually have Solene yet. And when it comes to the limited characters, I will be pitying them if I don't pull them. I don't care. Limited characters are limited characters. Remember, after these winter events, we should, when does this last? It doesn't say, we're gonna figure out, but basically after the winter event, we should go into New Year's with a new overspec character, right? But yeah, so Solene, Nayuta, Liberalia all will be available on ordinary banners. Solene will be available on friendship points. Again, put them on wishes, and you can pull these characters on the new banners as well. Also, they're fire. Okay, so Diesel is a fire character. Diesel Winter Sweets is an attacker, wow, who boosts her own sustained damage to deliver attacks. Already a niche. Sustained damage is already a niche. So, I mean, it's not bad, obviously. I'm not saying that's bad, but again, yeah, sustained damage is already a niche because sustained damage is just not like, it's not that it doesn't have support. They have a decent amount of supports, but it's not something that I would really like say, oh yeah, that's gonna be broken, right? 9 times out of 10, sustained damage characters just are not the craziest, but they're not like the worst. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Upon activating her burst skill, she deals sustained damage to multiple enemies. So I'm not gonna lie, her brief description kind of makes her feel a bit lackluster, but we'll see. She's a rocket launcher attacker, fire Elysion character, which is good. Obviously, she's going to be a 2% rate up, y'all. And when did this event go up to? To December 25th. Come on now. Yeah, after this banner, after these characters, we're going to have Christmas or New Year's, right? They might slap another banner in between, but it's just, there's no possible way they could fit another banner, right? Because if we go to my calendar here real quick, y'all, don't mind doing that a bit. If they're coming out on the 4th, right? A Thursday in the morning, right? The 4th in the morning. Obviously Solene comes out here, then or not Solene, Diesel comes out on the 4th, then Brid comes out on the 11th. I mean, yeah, no, they could have another banner on the 18th, because then after 2 weeks it would be exactly on the 1st. So yeah, maybe we could possibly get another banner on the 18th that's just a regular banner, right? Because then that'd be 1 week and then 2 weeks up into the 1st, which will guarantee be New Year's character. So yeah, that looks like we're gonna get another character. It does look like we might get another character. But yeah, so far she seems okay. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. It is what it is. Brit Silent Track. She's a shotgun. Oh, Fire Elysian supporter. Oh, shotgun got another support. We'll see. Brit Silent Track is a supporter who grants. Oh, let me highlight for you guys. Brit Silent Track is a supporter who grants bonus effects when attacking wing code enemies. Okay. That right there's a niche. That right there's already a niche, right? Basically, like when I see these things, it's just screaming that, like, for example, Diesel's probably only going to be good on a sustained team, right? When I read this, it seems like Brit is only going to be good on a win code, like when you're fighting win code enemies, which means if you're not fighting win code enemies, or if you're not on a sustained team, they're just not going to be that good. That's what that always tells me when I read stuff like this, right? And it just always ends up being true, but we'll see. Upon activating her burst skill, she significantly boosted the attack capability of all ally units. We'll see how crazy that is. We'll see how crazy that is, but I mean, if it is a boost towards fire, hey, might be good, right? Because basically, if she's a fire character and she's doing this to win code enemies, that means Brit is a character that's going to be buffing up Rappy, and there should be no excuse for people because Rappy reruns on the first, right? So maybe I would say let's wait till we get the kits, but out of both of these two characters, I could see Brit being the better character. Solene is just a DPS, so unless she's realistically a top 5 DPS, I just don't think people are going to care too much, right? We have way too many very strong DPSs. We just came off of Nayuta and Liber Alio. We just came off of Nayuta and Liver Alio for DPS. I doubt people are going to sit there and be like, oh my God, I need another DPS. And for Fire, Fire has enough. I mean, actually, this might be good. Fire doesn't have that much. Like, they have Rappy, they have Mihara, they have Alice, they have Asuka. Yes, they do have very, very powerful Fire characters, but I feel like they don't have like a boatload of options to choose from. So maybe Diesel might be decent. We'll see. And then, yeah, the rerun banners of Maiden, Ice Rose, and Guillotine Winter Slayer is happening. Like I said, I will have a should you summon for all 4 of these characters because, again, Maiden, Winter Slayer, or Maiden Ice Rose is still very relevant in today's meta, and Guillotine, I've seen people use her here and there, but we'll have to talk about it, right? Especially compared to these two characters. So there's 4 limited banners coming out. We will see, right? We will see how that's looking. Blanc is getting a gotcha costume skin. I want to see something though, because I was on Twitter, and because Twitter loves to leak stuff, I seen that Blanc is getting a favorite item somewhere. This was before the patch notes though, right? If they give Blanc a favorite item, it's not gonna be funny. There's just no possible way they're gonna give Blanc a favorite item before Nihilister. It don't even make sense. Genuinely, it just doesn't even make sense, right? But yeah, Blanc got a gotcha costume skin. Brady is getting a battle pass skin, which I don't mind. I don't own Brady, so I don't see why I'm going to need this. Brady is a sustained damage character as well. I don't know if that has to do anything with Diesel, but Brady just seems like a very random choice to give a skin to. Like, you get what I'm saying? And what happened to Noir? I seen that she was getting a skin. Why is Brady getting a skin and not Noir? I see Noir has a skin for that gotcha skin, right? If we go here, right, this is the gotcha skin right here, right? I think there's a full picture of it. This is the gotcha skin, right? She has a skirt. She was supposed to have a skirt here, right? But there's a winter skin on Noir where the skirt that's supposed to be on Blanc is actually on Noir, as if like she gave her skirt to Noir so that Noir was in code. Like, that's actually the skin. So what happened there? Maybe it's here. Like, let me keep reading. So we're gonna have some rerun skins. Emma, color in red, that's the Christmas skin. I don't care for that, sure. The Mage Vesty is getting a skin. Again, I don't care for that, but sure. And Volume Beat the Gun, which again is from last year's winter event, is getting a skin. Again, I just don't care for none of those. I'm not getting any of these skins. I'm not even gonna get Blanc's skin, right? I'm sorry. Gotcha costumes are so expensive, y'all, and I'm not Elon Musk. I'm sorry. We'll see. fully new voiced event story. W. A fully new event story voiced for obviously winter, which is really fun, right? I love event voice stories. Obviously, SR Neve will be obtainable in the shop again for anybody who hasn't gotten her over the last 3 years. So sure, she's a limited character that nobody looks at, but she still is there. Okay, the event, they have a winter event animation, so stay tuned. Right after you beat stage story 2 normal stages, you unlock it. There is a winter event animation. That's great. There's a mini game as well. The Infinity Rail Squad will, what is this supposed to be? At this puzzle game. Okay, it's a puzzle game. That's not bad. I mean, I like puzzle games. Ice Dragon Saga is getting into the archives. There's going to be a 21-day login event where you will be able to get nothing. A 21-day login event without a skin in it? Is that the first time they're doing that, y'all? Am I tripping? You get advanced recruit vouchers, and that goes up until the 30th, yes, but there's no skin involved? What? Okay. Full birthday event happening every week, all of December. Thank God. Outpost winter theme events happening, union raids happening, co-op is happening, solo raid is happening, challenge arena is happening, new gameplay and features are happening, scenario storyline added. We've added a new system that lets you watch the story that makes up the longer storyline, including those from the main story, event story, side stories, and messages. Stories can now be stored and viewed by chronicle and update order, making them easier to enjoy. That is so good for anybody who actually didn't like read the Nikke story and wants to actually like read the story and then have it just there for you in order. That's very good. New lobby backgrounds, which I'm really excited to see. Account wars, right? Profile decorations again for account wars. New titles, I mean, doesn't matter in account wars, but sure. And then again, like I said, Blanc is getting a skin, Brady is getting a skin, and it looks like there's going to be new packs. So it's a big update. It's a really big update. I think it's going to be very, very nice, right? Obviously, again, limited characters are always going to be something like, it's hard for me to say because limited characters are always going to be good, right? But they always have that niche, right? Like that's just how it's been ever since Summer and Niece has dropped. We've not had a bad limited drop. We've not had a bad limited drop. Maybe we didn't have like the best limited drop, but after Summer and Niece dropped in 2023, every single limited character has been somewhat useful or decent. Every single one, whether it was summer, winter, whatever, right? Or even collab characters. There has not been a fail for collab characters since. So I'm really excited to see how this winter event comes along, but I want you guys to let me know what you think down below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be fire? Do you think not? I would just, my only advice, if you've made it to the end of the video, my only advice is be freaking smart. If you have golden tickets, you have to choose between limited characters, which again, if they're not the best, just give up on them. You don't need to have the limited characters. There is no point for you to summon for limited characters that are just not good, if that is the case, when you know there's a banner, Pilgrim banner coming out, Overspec or Pilgrim banner coming out January 1st. Not to mention Rappy is rerunning. So if you don't have Rappy, I would think twice about summoning on whatever. If you do not own Rappy, I'm telling you right now, if you do not own Rappy, I would think twice about what you summon on within this next month. Because Rappy and a new overspec characters coming out. Not to mention, we have that step up banner that lets you pick any regular character that's not a collab, limited, or pilgrim, right? They let you pick any character from the beginning of the game to the end of 2025, basically. They'll let you pick any of them for free. Vesties on that. I can't wait to make that video. It's going to be so good. But I want you guys to let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. Love all you guys. Subscribe, and Christmas season is here, y'all.